The teaching philosophy that I've been following for a lot of time, and I think it's the focus of my approach, is in one word, in one sentence, the piece that you're playing has to sound good. And anything that it takes there, I will work with the student to make that happen. But it has to sound good to me. When I'm listening, it has to have all the elements that it should have. So I will focus on that. Rather than dissecting technique, fingerings, style, and doing that separately, I would work with the student on the piece itself and do all these things in service of the piece sounding better. The lesson usually starts with an introduction, like chatting, asking students how they are, what was happening. I like talking to my students to see what they do in their life, if everything is fine in the school. Usually, the previous lessons, we already say what we are going to be doing. So the student has an assignment, and then I ask, what do you want to work on today? In terms of what of the assignments that I gave you last time you want to start working with today. So they would play, they would show the progress, and we would work from that point on, and then trying to balance but yet keep the plan that we set up earlier in the year. The same goes for the beginning of the year. We usually talk, how's the year going to look like? So we try to follow that plan. The same goes for a week. How is that next week going to look like? What you should practice, what you should work on, and those assignments are something that we would address to that lesson. I usually always leave at least time to talk what we are going to be doing next week. They should expect very firm and serious and strict work, dissecting every single detail of what they're bringing. Very in-depth and very focused. When I work, it's really getting to the bottom, to the slightest detail of what's happening at the moment. So I would not let anything slide. I would be very, very serious, strict and focused to every tiny little detail that we are working on.